The internet is a vast and somewhat scary place, with us only truly seeing about 10% of it, with many of the terrifying things hiding beneath the surface on the deep or dark web. A place no one ever wants to go. These are the top 5 creepiest videos on the internet. In at number 5 we have the Max Headroom Hack. For those who don't know, Max Headroom was a fictional British AI character who was introduced in early 1985. He was dubbed the first computer-generated TV personality, even though the appearance was achieved with an actor in prosthetic makeup in front of a blue screen, so not really AI at all. He was known for his glitchy, indecipherable speech, with him being designed to replicate popular news broadcasters. Jumping forward 2 years to 1987, and someone dressed as Max Headroom interrupted 2 Chicago television channels, one during the 9 o'clock news on WGN-TV and the other during an episode of Doctor Who at 11 o'clock. During these 2 interruptions, the hacker rambled, seemingly replicating Max Headroom and his endorsement of New Coke and WGN anchor Chuck Swirsky, with the interruption concluding with the hacker exposing himself and being spanked with a fly swatter. The video then cut and things returned to normal. To this day, people have no idea who the hacker was or the reasoning behind the interruption, with no one ever being caught. Spooky stuff. It's actually really funny. And if I was going to interrupt a show, I would interrupt Doctor Who, cause it's shit. Before we jump into number 4, be sure to hit the like button, it really helps us out a lot. In at number 4, I feel fantastic. Now this video is just straight up creepy and confusing, and I don't know how to feel about it because I don't quite know what is going on. Essentially, the entire video follows an animatronic mannequin known as Tara the Android, who jerks her arms and moves around in a very strange manner while a song plays in the background with a lot of synth, repeating the lyric, "I feel fantastic." And I can tell you right now, this video does not make you feel fantastic, it makes you feel very uncomfortable. Now things remain the same until we cut to a shot of the outside, whether it be the woods or someone's backyard, we have no idea. But then we return inside and the song begins to change, with it now repeating the lyrics, "Please leave" and "Run, run, run, run." Creepy. Now there isn't much legitimate information about the video, but people did begin to accuse the uploader of murder, with rumors swirling that he committed a crime in the outdoor shot of the video, and Tara the android was wearing the victim's clothes. Viewers are of course torn about the video though, with some believing that the video is offering up clues to the fate of the real Tara, whoever that may be, but ultimately we may never know what this video truly means, nor do I care to learn. In at number 3, Sad Satan. Sad Satan is truly a disturbing video that the more you watch makes less and less sense, and instead creates a feeling of uneasiness and dread. Uploaded back in 2015 by YouTube channel Obscure Horror Corner, Sad Satan was said to have originated off of the dark web and was supposedly a game named after the Led Zeppelin song Stairway to Heaven. Backstory: around the time the song was released, many religious groups came forward stating that the song was hiding subliminal messages praising the devil, and that if you played the song backwards it would be revealed. Back to the game though, if we can really call it that, considering there isn't much playability to it whatsoever. It's more so an experience, an incredibly trippy and disturbing experience at that. You essentially make your way through a series of dark and eerie passageways as images flash on your screen from Jimmy Savile to Rolf Harris, 2 TV presenters in the UK who were found guilty of abuse. And that's all I can say in order for this video to go up. Due to this discovery, many have questions about the game and its true intentions. On top of that, there also exists another version of Sad Satan. However, the second version is much darker and contains many illegal images and viruses. Where it originally came from, folks still don't know. However, many have begun to question whether it in fact did hail from the dark web, or whether Obscure Horror Corner exaggerated these claims. In at number 2, the Elisa Lam footage. This is a video that still haunts the internet, simply because we have no answers to what actually happened to Elisa Lam in February of 2013. Elisa Lam was a Canadian student from the University of British Columbia who was discovered dead in a water tank atop the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles on February 19, 2013. She had been reported missing at the beginning of the month, with police investigating and even releasing elevator footage from inside of the hotel of Elisa. The footage itself is what is most concerning, as Elisa was acting very strange. She appears to enter and exit the elevator a number of times, pressing different buttons with the doors refusing to close. She tries again, but nothing. She appears to be distressed throughout the video, even pressing her palms over her ears, rubbing her arms and pressing herself up against against the back of the elevator. It's all very strange. Now, on the morning of the 19th of February, many guests at the Cecil Hotel began to complain of poor water pressure and a strange taste, and that was when authorities discovered Lam's body inside of the hotel's water tank. The peculiar thing is that her death was deemed an accident, with there being no signs of foul play. Despite the investigation being closed, many people returned to this creepy video, believing that there was more at play than just accidental death. Perhaps someone or something else was involved. What are your thoughts though? And finally, coming in at number 1, Blank Room Soup. Thought to have originated from the deep web, this disturbing and baffling video uploaded back in 2008 is one that is incredibly hard to explain. It begins with a man with blacked out eyes sitting at a table eating a bowl of cereal with a giant wooden spoon, and then from behind him appears a man in all black wearing a giant head. He approaches the man at the table and begins stroking his head, almost trying to comfort him. A second man with the giant head also appears and does the same thing, with both men comforting the man eating cereal, who also appears to be crying. It's all very odd and nothing quite makes sense. It sort of appears like a hostage situation, but the heads are by far the scariest part. Now, when it was first uploaded back in 2008, the video was taken simply as a joke and no one thought much of it. However, years have passed and no one has stepped forward to take credit for the video, which has added a sense of fear and mystery around it. Now, some backstory. The video was initially sent to Raymond Percy, as the characters in the video were his creation that he used in a show he did called Sunset Club. The costumes were stolen from a parked car, and not long after he received this video, meaning the people who stole the outfits must be the people in the video. Some theories have been floating around the internet as to what is going on, with some saying the man is being forced to eat human remains, while others speculate that he is about to die, which is why he is crying. Either way, we'll never know, as no one has yet to claim the video. Well, there we have it. Do you guys agree with our list? Were there any creepy internet videos that we missed? Leave us all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below, and perhaps we can do a part 2. Before I go though, I just want to respond to a few comments from one of our last videos. Top 5 horror movie victims who don't deserve their fate, part 2. Dawn Flynn said, Sam dying has got to be the saddest for me. I hate it when loved pets get it. I completely agree, which is why I will never return to I Am Legend. I've seen it once. The dog fucked me up enough for me to never watch it again. It's also why I can no longer watch my dog Skip. Bad memories. Gets hit with a shovel. It's devastating. Charles Eichelberger said, meanwhile, anyone who crosses the Dark Queen deserves their fate. Ain't that the truth? They get what's coming. That's not a threat, it's just a fact. Hurricane Kate said, I'm never tired of hearing about The Mist, and not just because I live in Maine. It is brilliant, terrifying, and heartbreaking. Well, you might be the only one who hasn't yelled at me about me talking about The Mist all the time, but I love talking about The Mist. It's my favorite horror movie ending of all time because they all die and it sucks. Jexa said, Lucy mentions the dog. Me, skip, skip, skip ahead in the video. That's fine, respect, at least you stuck around. I appreciate that. Lexi Victor said, can I get a shout out? I love this list, and I literally was in tears when the dad died in a quiet place. Yes, you can get a shout out, and I agree. I rewatched the clip to write that video, and then I cried at my desk silently. Actually, I don't cry. I've never cried. LFML said, okay Lucy, I have to throw this out there. When I first started watching Top 5 Scary videos, I was always a little jolted by your cadence and intonation. As I've watched more and more of you though, I've come to love you and your sense of humor and comic timing. You are brilliant. Also, your outfit in this app is lit as fuck. You look stunning and I think I love you. What a journey you've been on with this channel. You hated me, now you love me. You like my clothes. I don't even remember what I was wearing, to be honest. We really have come on a journey. I remember the days where you guys used to tell me I looked like I slept in a dumpster. I don't. I've got new clothes because you scarred me so much. But I'm glad we've come full circle. No, we haven't come full circle. We've just gone on a journey and we've reached a nice positive end where you all love me and I don't know any of you. And on that note, if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and I'll see you later.